Welcome back, boys and girls. And as you can hear in my voice, I am feeling much better, but I'm not 100%. But I'm going back out to hunt tomorrow morning because tomorrow morning is going to be in high 20s. This is going to be like 27 tomorrow morning. And I believe between high 20s and low 30s is the best time to deer hunt. So I'm going to be out there. And besides, from Tuesday, it's going to rain again. So today being Sunday 11th, and tomorrow is Monday the 12th. And we have a sunrise at 6:50, so we could start hunting from 6:20. So I should be up in my tree stand by 6:10, 6:15, ready to hunt. So I just hope tomorrow I get to see a nice doe or antlerless deer, nice medium-sized antlerless deer, because as I've told you before, in Virginia, when you shoot a first buck, they have what they call it on a buck program. So before I could shoot a second buck, I have to harvest 2 antlerless deer. So here is the 8-point buck that I shot last week. It actually was better than I thought. The mane being almost touching each other, and it's pretty decent. So I'm really happy with what I harvested last week. So again, who knows? I might see a nice buck and just watch him pass me, just videotape it, or I might run into a nice doe or a really tasty medium-sized deer. So I will see you up in the tree stand tomorrow. I have a tip for hunters who are new to muzzleloaders. What I like to do is I like to load my black powder and a bullet into my barrel night before the hunt. So tomorrow morning I don't have to fumble with anything. And just leave the primer out and leave the primer in my pocket, because muzzleloader, as long as you don't have the primer in, it's not considered as loaded. So 2 pellet, and I'm gonna load the bullet here. And once I load my muzzleloader here, I just leave the rifle in the gun case and leave it in the garage. The reason being is that the black powders are known to draw moist from the air, and if you have black powder and a bullet loaded and leave it in the house where it's warm, and then come out next morning where it's really cold, especially tomorrow morning it's gonna be like 27, that's gonna pour moist into the black powder. And when you have even the slightest damped black powder, it could cause it to burn differently, does fire differently. So I know you might come in a little paranoid, but I don't want to do all that work, and when the moment of truth comes, a small minor issue could cause me to miss the deer, or just wound it and not be able to find it, or just have a really hard time finding it later. So I just want to make sure that I cover every angle. That way, when the moment of the truth comes, that I will have most of my confidence pulling the trigger. Just a tip. One more tip. Now, when you first load your muzzleloader, you want to put a little notch on the rod. So, when you put the gunpowders and the bullet, and you get a pump saver, and then press it in all the way, then as long as you know that notch past the muzzle, then you know it is pressed in all the way. Now, the reason to have the little notch is that after the first shot, and the second shot, and the third shot, the barrel gets dirtier, and it gets really, really tough to press it in all the way. And if you don't have the notch, while you're hunting, you might not actually have the gunpowder pressed in all the way, and that could cause the rifle to shoot differently, and it even sounds funny. So make sure you have a pump saver, make sure you have a little notch, and then you press it in all the way, and then you know exactly that the gunpowder is all pressed in properly. It is now 7:06, and I just saw my first squirrel. Well, let's see if the deer's gonna move. I actually saw one deer running across that open field about 5 minutes ago. But other than that, I haven't seen any deer movements yet. It is now 7:10, and I just heard a gunshot about 200-300 yards away from me. And I'm hoping that the other hunter's gonna drive the deer toward my direction. Let's wait and see. It is now 7:20, and I just had a glimpse of a doe right down there. She never gave me a shot. I see a turkey, but I see some toms out in the open field. So they got turkeys
turkeys running around everywhere. Well, Thanksgiving is definitely coming. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can see a buck. No, I see a dog running across the field. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, it was a good-sized dog running across the open field. Man, it would be nice if she was in here. Can you believe that? I had that smallish 8-point buck about 15 yards from me. It is now about 8:45. I was about to start running after 9. But just my luck. When I don't have any buck tags, I get a buck right beneath me. Alright, but that was really, really exciting. We'll see. I'm gonna wait till 9:30. Okay, that was really exciting. It's kind of funny that how you don't shake as soon as you realize you're not gonna pull the trigger. And now it's 9:30. The hunt is over for me. I've seen 2 does out in the open field about 300-400 yards away, and I seen one. I had a glimpse of one doe about 60 yards away, which I couldn't get a shot off, and I had an 8-point buck right beneath me. I'm kind of glad that I didn't have the buck tag, because he was very tempting. He was 8-point buck, but very smallish. It wasn't a mature buck. It was on his way to be mature. But he's probably about 2 years old, maybe 2.5 years old. But again, it was fun. I seen a nice tom, a few squirrels. Overall, it was a fun day. Even though I didn't shoot anything today, I was very grateful that I was able to see that 8-point buck and their tom. And I actually think I have them on my trail cam. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna end my muzzleloader season as of today, because if we have rain forecast probably till like Friday. So I might just go to the range and sight in my rifle, even though they're already sighted in. And the vision being is this Saturday is the first day of early rifle season. So I haven't decided yet, but I'll let you know. And lastly, thank God for what you have. Enjoy your life with what you got, but mostly be grateful. See you.